Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Frazier Field for Commonwealth Conference Baseball here at sun-drenched Frazier Field. I guess I should change that, just say drenched Frazier Field. Minuteman taking on Lynn Tech in another miserable day for baseball. Nash, the left fielder, leads it off. Richie Caldell from Lynn behind the plate. Another day, it's been raining all day. Looks like it stops, and then all of a sudden it kicks in again. And on top of everything else, it gets ice cold, the wind blowing. Nash, the left fielder, runs the count full. Hit foul off the foot of Nash in the box. Juan Ortega on the mound for the Tigers. And it just has been miserable, and it just stays miserable. Strike three called. He took it, took a step towards first base, and up came Rich Caldell's right arm for strike three. Quinn, center fielder, will be the hitter. Hit on the ground to second base. Second baseman Tejada went a long way to his left, picked it off, got it over to the first baseman Cuevas. One pitch on Quinn. The play goes 4-3, and we got two quick outs. Corda, the third baseman, another left-handed hitter. Hits it to shortstop. Nice play by the shortstop Diaz over to Cuevas. A quick 1-2-3 inning for Ortega. So Minuteman is down. Tech will be batting with a chance to take the lead here in the bottom of the first inning. It'll be Jared Moore, the center fielder, leading off. Playing left field and batting second is Bryce Whitcomb. The pitcher, Juan Ortega, will hit third. Tamari Giordano, the catcher, hits in the number 4 spot. Chris Tejada, the second baseman, bats fifth. Nathan Whitcomb will play right field and bat sixth. Batting seventh and playing third base, Byron Garcia. Jordani Diaz, the shortstop, will hit number 8. And Edward Cuevas will hit in the number 9 spot, the first baseman. Tech comes in at 4-8. Minuteman is 3-8. So something's got to give. LeBlanc is on the mound for Minuteman. Jared Moore will try to get it started. Swing and a miss for strike one. slicing foul off to the right side. That's going to go down in that grassy knoll. The ball. Breaks down and away. Tough pitch to take with 2 strikes. Hit in the air, shortstop, maybe a step on the outfield grass. The shortstop, Mullaney, makes the play. 1 up, 1 down for Bryce Whitcomb, the left fielder. In for a strike. That one missed, evens the count at 1. Swing and a miss. Hit up the middle. Sliding as a shortstop. Beat it. Nice try by the shortstop Mullaney. He was actually almost sitting down behind second base, made the throw, and beating it was Whitcomb for an infield hit. So Tech has the first base runner. Juan Ortega, the pitcher, will be the hitter. They toss over and they throw it away. It goes all the way down the right field line. He's going to keep going. He can keep going. He slowed down at second, but he's going to go all the way to third. And he might have been able to go home. There was nobody covering the plate. Everybody hustling in to cover home plate. So Tech has a runner 90 feet away from taking the lead. That was way up and in, and he punched it foul back to the backstop. And speaking of the backstop, we apologize right up front because we know you're getting a little interference on your screen with the backstop hanging down. You can see 5 baseballs and the backstop hanging down. Chop to second base. That's going to bring a run in. And he's going to beat it for a base hit. So Tech grabs the lead. A little tap at the second base. The second baseman picked it up. And I don't know if he bobbled it or just didn't make a throw. Ortega is safe. And now he takes off for second base in easily. Domeni Giordano, the catcher, is the hitter. Bounces it back quickly. It's 2 strikes. Now they change it to 1-1. Hit foul again. Up in the seats. In condemned seats, if you're familiar with Frazier Field, anything under the overhang has been cordoned off. You can't sit there. There are pieces falling from the ceiling that have to be reconstructed. They may just take the whole thing off the top. They're going to do something fairly quickly. The Navigators are going to play here. Hit the shot. Long throw across the diamond. Nice stretch by the first baseman, Vaglica. They throw Giordano out. Moving over to third is Ortega. Chris Tejada, the second baseman, is the hitter. It bounces off the catcher. That's going to bring a run home. The wild pitch. So Tech grabs a 2-0 lead here in the bottom of the first. Over the head. Tejada had a duck under that one. In for a strike. And that one hit him on the shoulder. Nathan Whitcomb, the right fielder. Diving back at first, it's Tejada. The runner takes off. Throw down. Not in time. That one a little bit closer than the first stolen base. He almost overslid the bag. So a runner in scoring position for Nathan Whitcomb. He hits from the right side. Bryce hits from the left side. Nice stop by the catcher, Parker. High for a ball. Three 3-1 the count to Whitcomb, with Byron Garcia, the third baseman, on deck. Waves at that pitch, was in on the hands. Might have been ball four, might have been inside. The count goes full. The runner takes off for third. He had third base stolen. And it's going to go up in the seats, foul. Action again over at Manning Field. It's a track meet. Never a dull moment between these two arenas. Again, the runner takes off. Ball is high for ball four, and they steal third base. Third stolen base in the inning. The walk extends the inning for Byron Garcia, the third baseman. And we expect to see Nathan Whitcomb go to second base almost immediately. In for a strike. I was kind of shocked not to see Whitcomb go to second base. Nice stop by the catcher, Parker. Chop, deep shortstop off his glove. They wouldn't have had him anyway. That's going to be an infield hit. He was just trying to stop it from going in the outfield. So 2 out. Lightning Tech, as they get the walk, extends the inning. The hit batsman on the walk extends the inning. Garcia with the infield hit. Brings in the 3rd run. Jordani Diaz, the shortstop, is the hitter. Hit foul back. Hit straight up in the air. Catcher with a chance. And can't find it. Diaz will get a break, and he'll get to stay in the batter's box. Playable, the catcher just kind of overran it. So Diaz and Tech got a break. In, call 3rd strike. Nice little off-speed breaking ball. But Tech gets on the board. 3 runs. They do it with 2 base hits. And we played an inning. We've finished an inning here at Frazier Field. Tech has jumped on top of Minuteman 3-0 at the end of 1. LeBlanc, the pitcher, will lead it off in the 2nd inning. In for a strike. Two quick strikes. Down and away for a ball. Missing again, the count evens at 2. Hits that one, almost put that one in the press box. I gotta stop bringing a glove to the games. Missing, he had him. He was ahead of him. Now he's got to come in with a pitch or put him on. That's going to be a base hit in the right center field. So leadoff single by LeBlanc. First base runner, first hit. Mulaney, the shortstop, will be the hitter. In for a strike. Got a good pitcher running on. It was down the turf. And LeBlanc will steal second base. So runner in scoring position. Minuteman here in the top of the second. Nobody out. Down and away for a ball. On the corner for a strike. And we're even up at 2. Stepped away from that pitch, way inside, slices it foul up in the seats. Swing and a miss. He gets him swinging. Second strikeout for Ortega. Parker, the catcher, will be the hitter. In for a strike. Two quick strikes. Ortega working quickly. Hit. Nice play by the first baseman, Cuevas. Had to go way to his right. Knocked it down, made the easy play. Nice defense by the first baseman. LeBlanc, the pitcher, moves over to third. In for a strike. Baglica, the first baseman, is the hitter. Nice stop by Giordano. Swing and a miss. Got his money's worth, but swung right through it. And it's 1-2. Missing wide. We got our first deuces wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs in the top of inning number 2. So deuces all over the place. On the outside corner, strike 3. So he gives up the leadoff hit, but he strikes out 2 in the inning. 3 strikeouts in 2 innings for Ortega. Minuteman is down in the second inning. We'll move into the bottom half of the second. Tech almost batted around. They sent 8 hitters to the plate. It'll be 9-1-2. Eduardo Cuevas. Back to the top of the order, Jared Moore and Bryce Whitcomb. To face LeBlanc, who will be starting his second inning of work. He walked a batter, hit a batter. Gave up 3 base hits. Two of the hits knocked in runs. The other one scored on a wild pitch. So Cuevas, who made that nice play going to his right at first base, will lead off the bottom of the second inning. Tigers looking for their 5th win. Benji Johns, the assistant coach from Coach Germano, told me they're 3-0 in the league. And congratulations to the vocational track team. They won the Mass Vocational State Championship. Some very big performances by young men and women at Lynn Tech. So Cuevas, the first baseman, will step in and we'll be underway in the second inning. We got teased a little bit before the game. The sun actually came out for like 30 seconds or less and quickly disappeared. Just to let us know that somewhere, someplace, there is a sun. In for a strike. But the track teams at Vocational doing extremely well, as they usually do. Came up big. That's a big feather in their cap, winning. It's Coach Hogan, I believe, doing the job. Yet another vocational championship down at Lynn Tech. Swing and a miss. Tech's under that one. And that's ball 4. So Cuevas draws the second walk given up by LeBlanc. Jared Moore pumped to the shortstop, leading off the bottom of the first. The runner takes off. Not close at second base. Fourth stolen base in one inning because we got no outs here in the second. Hit foul to the backstop. Jared Moore is the Tigers' center fielder. Swing and a miss. Chased that high pitch and swung right through it. Way inside, it almost hit him. Count's even at 2. Popped up. That's going to fall for a base hit. Runner at second had a hold up. Looked like the shortstop, Mulaney, might have a play on it. But then when he realized it was dropping in, he scooted over to third. So first and third for the moment for Tech. Bryce Whitcomb got a base hit and scored the first run. So he's 1 for 1 with a run scored. The runner took off before the pitcher even threw the ball. They didn't even look at him. So second and third now with nobody out. Nice stop by the catcher Parker, down and in. Hit the shot. Hesitated. Out at first base. Another nice pick at first base by Baglica. Whitcomb will get an RBI on the ground out. Cuevas comes in to score. Moore moves over to third. Ortega can help himself. He singled in a run his first time up and scored a run. So he's 1 for 1 with an RBI and a run scored. Hits it in the air, drifting into foul territory. First baseman was there. The pitcher cut in front of him, made the play. Almost a collision. First baseman just backed off. So 2 outs now with the runner at third for Giordano, the catcher. Bounced out short to first. Slices it off to the right side, out of play. Waves at that off-speed pitch, way out in front of that. Oh, 2. Just down and away. That didn't miss by much. That's going to be a base hit in the center field. Giordano gets himself an RBI. Moore scoots home with the second run of the inning. Chris Tejada hasn't been up officially, but he scored a run. He got hit by a pitch, stole 2 bases, and scored on Garcia's base hit. Down and away for a ball. Way inside for a ball. Hit in the right field, just punched in the right field. The runner is going to make the turn and go to third. Just a little punch just beyond the reach of the second baseman, Albers. And now Tejada, nobody covered second base. He figures, I'll go over there now rather than wait a pitch. So it's second and third for Nathan Whitcomb, who drew a walk. His one trip. High for a ball. And we're going to get a trip out to the mound. Tech batted 8 in the first inning. They've batted 7 here in this inning. They put 5 runs on the board. And they have second and third and 2 outs. I just now noticed that Minuteman doesn't have any subs. You know, everybody in their bench. Way up and in for a ball. Hit in the air to center field. Drifting over and making the play is Quinn, the center fielder. But Tech gets 2 more in the second inning. We played 2 full here at Frazier Field. Lynn Tech 5, Minuteman nothing. Second baseman Albers will be the hitter. Down and away for a ball. In for a strike. Missing inside for a ball. Slicing it foul up in the seats. 2-2 the count. Just got a piece, waved at that one and tapped it down the first base side, foul. Count stays 2-2. Waved at that pitch. That was not a very good swing. That was down and away. He just kind of waved at it. Gets thrown out by Giordano. The right fielder, Demush, is the hitter. In for a strike. Trot back to the mound. Ortega to Cuevas for the out. Ortega's a very good fielder when he's not pitching. Two quick outs in the third. Top of the order. Nash, the left fielder, struck out swinging, leading off the ballgame. Lines at the center field coming on. A very quick 1-2-3 inning for Ortega. Not many pitches in that inning. So Minuteman is down in the third. Ortega picked up his fourth strikeout in 3 innings. And for Tech, it'll be the bottom 3, 7, 8, and 9. Facing LeBlanc will start his third inning of work. We're into May. This is Tuesday. A week from this coming Friday will be the Clancy tournament. I can't believe that's the last term of the season. The season's just about over. English Classical, St. Mary's, North Reading. I think this is the 25th or 26th year of the Clancy tournament in honor of the longtime outstanding coach and a great gentleman and character in the city, Nipper Clancy. And the same weekend, that starts Friday and goes into Saturday. Later Saturday and into Sunday will be the Holland tournament with English Classical, St. Mary's, and Swampscott in that one. And that's in double digits too. That's up around 13 or 14 years. Byron Garcia got a base hit and knocked in a run. So he's 1 for 1 with an RBI. In for a strike. Garcia, Jordani, Diaz, and Edward Cuevas, the 3 hitters. Slices it up in the seats. We got one brave fan who showed up from Minuteman, chasing a foul ball. She's offset by one brave Tech fan sitting down the other side. We didn't make a lot of money at the gate for this one. That one bounces away. The 1-2 pitch, up and coming. Hit foul back in the netting. And again, we apologize for the distraction in the middle of your screen with the netting hanging down. They haven't fixed it. It's been this way virtually all year. Strike 3 called. Changed up and dropped it on the inside corner. Second strikeout for LeBlanc. Chopped at that one. It was way up around his head. What a stretch by the first baseman. He stretched out, made the catch, and it fell flat in his back. Nice play by Vaglica. Diaz looked like he was chopping wood there, chopping away at that one. Edward Cuevas threw a walk and scored a run. Hit the shot. We've had the third inning on both sides was very quick. 1, 2, 3 innings. Tech is down. First inning they haven't scored, but they did enough damage in the first two, and they lead it over Minuteman 5-0 at the end of 3. Down and in for a ball. Quinn, the center fielder, leads off the 4th inning. Pops it up. That's going to make it in the seats. Missed outside. Swing and a miss for strike 3. He looked to see if the catcher caught the ball. Ortega's got at least 1 in every inning. He got 2 in the second. So he's got 4. Low for a ball. Excuse me, that's his 5th. This being the 4th inning. In for a strike. Corder grounded out, shot to first. His 1 trip. That one bounced in. Chopped out in front. Nice play by the pitcher, Ortega. And a nice play at first base. Cuevas had to keep control of that. That almost hit the runner in the head. Corder didn't run right off the bat. I don't know if he thought it was foul or if it hit him. That's a big-time play by the pitcher. He had to put a lot of mustard on the throw, and they just nipped him at first base. So 2 up, 2 down. LeBlanc has the 1 hit that Minuteman has. He led off the second with a base hit. Made it around to third before he got stranded. And he takes the pitch for a strike. Hit in the air. The center field, a long run. Nice running play. Good job by Jared Moore. Covered a lot of ground there. Second 1, 2, 3 inning for Ortega. We're halfway through the ball game. with Tech leading at 5-0 over Minuteman. These teams are right back at it. They come right back again. Second time they've done that. They played Pope John back-to-back because Pope John doesn't have a field. Minuteman doesn't have a field, but they told me they're going to try and play the game at Minuteman. So it was going to be a game, Tech against Minuteman here, yet again. And Minuteman would have been the home team in that one. So they did play Pope John here twice. And it was kind of, you talk about a total different visit. Pope John lost the first game 20-2. The second game, Tech lost to Pope John 7-6. So, talk about a reversal. Top of the order for the Tigers as we start the fourth inning. Jared Moore, Bryce Whitcomb, Joanne Ortega. Moore has popped a shot, singled, and scored. He's the center fielder. He made that nice running catch. That usually happens. You make a nice play in the outfield, you lead off the inning. More often than not, that takes place. In for a strike. Hit the center field. They have to play it on a hop. Moore will get his second hit, starting the fourth inning. Bryce Whitcomb singled and scored, bounced the shot, getting thrown out, but he got an RBI. So he's 1 for 2 with an RBI and a run scored. Let's see how long Moore stays at first base. Not very long. First pitch, he's gone. It trickles in the center field, but he can't go anywhere. It didn't go far enough, and he slid into second base anyway, so he has to stay there. So a runner in scoring position with nobody out here in the fourth. He threw over to try and get Moore. He got back easily. Up and away for a ball. Hit foul back. Again, you look over at Manning Field. Looks like a little city with all the bodies running around. The track meet going on over there. Good pitch. He knew it too. Little off-speed curveball just bit the outside corner to the left-handed hitter. Third strikeout for LeBlanc. Slice foul up in the seats by Ortega, the pitcher. He singled in a run and scored in the first. Popped to the pitcher in foul territory his last time up down the first baseline. High in the air to left field, drifting over near the foul line, making the play, and now they're going to tag the runner trying to go to third. He got a little late start at second base. So the fly, the outfield, And a dead duck at third base was Moore. He wasn't even close. So the leadoff hitter doesn't hurt getting a base hit. We finished 4. First 2 innings still the difference. Tech 5, Minuteman nothing. Swing and a miss by Mullaney, the shortstop, who struck out swinging. He has 1 trip. That one goes to the backstop. It's 1-1. We played 4 innings. Minuteman's had 1 base runner. Sliced up in the seats. Ortega was retired 12 out of 13. Gave up 1 base hit leading off the second inning. Got as far as third. Struck out 2 in the inning and got out of it. Waved at that pitch down and in. He had to step away to swing at that. He's out for the second time, striking out. Ortega keeps his record intact. He's got at least 1 in every inning. That's his 6th. He got 2 in the second inning. Parker, the catcher, hit it to the first base side. Cuevas made a nice play going to his right, picking it, making the unassisted play. 2 quick strikes. Down and in for a ball. Swing and a miss for strike 3, and again he was stepping towards the Lintec dugout, swinging at that pitch. Paglica, the first baseman, was called out on strikes. I thought he was going to bat. I knew he bat lefty last time. He crossed the plate. I thought he was going to switch and bat righty. In first strike. Ortega doesn't waste any time. Slicing it foul. Quickly, 2 strikes. Kicks back out on the field. Swing and a miss. What an inning for Ortega. Strikes out the side. 12 in a row. Retired. Minuteman is down in the 5th. On an outstanding inning by Ortega, striking out the side. He's got 8 in 5 innings. We'll move into the bottom of the 5th. Giordano, the catcher. Tejada, the second baseman. Whitcomb, the right fielder, will be the hitters to face LeBlanc. He settled down after the first 2 innings, giving up only a base hit. He's retired 6 out of 7. And actually, the base runner, the base hit was out, trying to go from second to third. It was a double play turned by Minuteman on a fly ball to the outfield. So he only faced three hitters in the 4th inning, even though he gave up the base hit. So if you count the double play, he's retired 7 in a row. Giordano, the catcher, was grounded to short. Single, getting an RBI. LeBlanc will start his 5th inning of work. Wide for a ball. It's that foul down the right side. It's going to go down that grassy knoll. That one bounces to the backstop. Try to change up, threw it high and tight. Giordano ducked under it. And that one he threw behind him. Third walk given up by LeBlanc. Leads the fifth inning. Tejada, the second base, is perfect. Got hit by a pitch and scored and singled. So he's 1 for 1 with a run scored. Fakes the bunt. The runner takes off. Not close. That's the 8th stolen base for Lynn Tech. Squares the bunt, takes it high and tight for a ball. Threw that one behind him. That was just a little inside. High and tight for ball 4, so back-to-back walks. Tejada's on for the third time. He hit the trifecta. Got hit by a pitch, got a base hit, and walked. He's on base 3 different ways. Nathan Whitcomb has walked and flied to center field. I don't envy those kids over at Manning Field and track running around in a t-shirt and shorts. Most of them would be running the dash right now instead of the mile. So they can quickly put some heavy stuff on and warm up. LeBlanc has lost in this inning. He's walked 2 and way inside to the next hitter. Gets that one in for a strike. Waves at that pitch, 1 and 2. Chased that pitch, it was up and away. Hit into left field for a base hit. And that's going to load the bases. Just reached down and kind of slapped it and found a hole. Garcia singled in a run. Last time up, he was called on strikes. So Tech have leading 5-0, have the bases loaded and nobody out. Minuteman is going to bring the infield in. In for a strike. Swing and a miss. That pitch bounced. He tried to golf it off the catcher, not far enough for anybody to go anywhere. Quickly 0-2. Off the catcher again. The runner's going to score. Good hustle by Giordano. With the infield in, the baseman was getting a big jump off the base. They moved the infield back now, but hit off the pitcher's glove, holds the runner, and he'll throw Garcia out. Nice play by the pitcher. He got a glove on it, knocked it down for a second. He couldn't find it. But he came up with it for the first out. Jordani Diaz was called on the strikes, grounded out third to first. Missing for a ball. In for a strike. Solid shot right by the third baseman. 1 run will score. Tejada scores his second run of the game. They hold Whitcomb at third. So it's first and third. The runner just takes off and goes to second base. Cuevas has walked and scored and grounded a shot. Hits it foul up in the seats. In for a strike. Hit the shot. Long throw across the diamond. He's safe. He beat it. Diaz moves over to third. First and third with 1 out. Top of the order, Jared Moore. They got him the first time. He popped out to short. By the catcher, that's going to score a run. And Cuevas is going to keep going to third. So LeBlanc had shut them out third and fourth innings, but not in this inning. Moore, we mentioned, he got him the first time on a pop-up, but he singled the last 2 times, scored. So he's 2 for 3 with a run scored. Hit in the air to center field. Long run for the center field. It's going to drop for a base hit. Moore's got his third base hit and an RBI. Bryce Whitcomb singled and scored, grounded out for an RBI. Last time up, he struck out. Called on strikes. Tech batted 8 in the first inning to get 3. They batted 8 here in the 5th inning, and they have 5. The ball goes to the backstop again. They're going to stay at second base. LeBlanc is not even looking at. He threw over a couple of times, but he's not even looking at the runners at first. They're getting the only thing the catcher can do is throw the ball to third to make sure they only get second, because they got no chance of throwing them out at second base. High for a ball. Bouncing off the catcher. Hit up the middle. Off the shortstop's glove, and that's going to score. Now they're going to hold him up at third. So Whitcomb will reach on the error. That's the first error in the ball game. Ortega singled in a run and scored. Popped to the pitcher. Flied to left, and now singled in a run. They've batted around. Giordano started this inning drawing a walk, scored a run. He's up for the second time. Popped up, it's going to bounce. They got a chance for two. They get one. Slicing it foul. Tejada was perfect. Got hit by a pitch and scored, singled, walked, and scored. So he's 1 for 1 with 2 runs scored. He's run on base 3 times. On the inside corner, first strike. Nice stop by the catcher Parker. Drop in, little off-speed pitch, just dropped on the inside corner, catches him looking. 11 hitters go to the plate for Tech, 6 of them score. And I'm not sure why the last hitter, I guess they had to finish the inning because the mercy rule will kick in as Tech is going to win it by a score of 11-0. Ortega is immense, goes 5, gives up only 1 base hit, and that's the only base runner. A leadoff single in the second. Struck out 8, didn't walk a batter. He retired the last 12. He retires 15 out of 16. A tremendous performance by Ortega on the mound. Tech got 3 in the first, 2 in the second. They just batted around 11 hitters. They got 6 in the 5th, and that kicked in the mercy rule to make it 11-0. For Tech, Moore had 3 base hits in 4 at-bats. Had an RBI, scored 2 runs. Whitcomb was on base twice, had a base hit, reached on an error, scored a run, knocked in a run. Ortega had 2 base hits, knocked in 2 and scored a run. Giordano was on base with a walk, a hit, knocked in a run. Tejada was almost perfect. The first 3 times up, got hit by a pitch, got a hit, walked, scored 2 runs. Nathan Whitcomb walked, got a base hit, scored a run. Garcia had an RBI single. Jordani Diaz had an RBI single, scored a run. Cuevas walked, got a base hit, scored 2, knocked in a run, made a nice play at first base. So a team effort by Tech as they pick up their 5th win of the season. They shut out Minuteman 11-0. The mercy rule kicks in the 5th inning. So Tech will go to 5-8, and Minuteman will drop to 3-9. The final score: Lynn Tech 11, Minuteman nothing. We hope you enjoyed it. I'm John Hoffman saying we'll see you next time.